All right, exciting stuff for you today. I have shown you in the past how to burn out a stump, and that was a very fun and interesting video. But today I'm going to rent a stump grinder. I've never done this before. You know, it can set you back $200, $300, $400 to have someone come to your property and grind a stump. I'm not saying don't do that. That is a good idea if that's in your budget. But I have a good 4 stumps here that I need removed. I can rent a stump grinder for $187 for a half day or $300 for a full day. I really can't say too much about preparation. It's really important when you're renting expensive equipment. Clean and prepare your work area. I've excavated, as I said, these stump areas for grinding. Make sure you have plenty of gas on hand so you don't return the machine empty and get charged a lot for gas.
You do?
Yeah.
No. Open up your hand.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you know, I used to hire the people to come and do it.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Yes, it is.
$187 for 4 hours. So it's cheap.
Well, I better let you get it.
Yeah, we'll chat about it sometime.
Huh?
Very cool. We'll have to talk about it sometime.
Whoa, yeah.
When I see you around.
Yeah. Be careful of this, apparently.
Yep.
Ah.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome very much.
Good morning to you.
Thank you very much.
Let me tell you a little bit about this equipment. This is the 30SG by Barretto. It's manufactured in the U.S. It's a 31 horsepower track-driven stump grinder. These things retail for about $26,000. They are amazing. This is a beast. They have a 14-gallon hydraulic reservoir. The blades are carbide. They're carbide cylindrical teeth, so they're very, very tough. And the cutting wheel is fully hydraulic, so you get a lot of power, and it eliminates having those expensive belts that you need to replace. Just an amazing piece of machinery built right here in the U.S. You gotta love it. So right away I see that I'm right in having protection. Very important, because lots of wood chips flying in all directions. You don't want anybody around in close proximity. And I've gotten to a point now where I'm going to clean out the debris so I can see what I'm doing. So I think what I'll do is sweep it out or rake it out and maybe pressure wash lightly just to get more exposure. With a full day rental, there's no telling how many stumps you could take out, but I think it's all in preparation. You save time with preparation. Get your stumps ready, clean out around them. You can see that I pressure washed around these. I'm gonna wash out a little more around here. This one is not that big a deal. It's just, I don't know if you can see it, but the ground swells with the root mat. You see? So I have elevated ground all around here. It's going to be a gravel bed, 35 feet of gravel by 22 feet wide. So I don't want sinkholes. That's not going to be a sinkhole, and neither is this when I'm done with it. But if you leave a lot of material, you will have it. It is imperative that you excavate your area. The more I do, the more I realize that how important that is. That's where my stump was. Look at this massive root over here, this runner. It's as big around as a torso. And in between, there's a lot of material that I've got to get to. So excavate, I would say pressure wash as you go through. You know, keep your pressure washer on hand just to clean it up. And you don't want a bunch of puddles of water, but if you lightly sweep it with heavy pressure, you clean all this out and see what you got. Now, this is green root, by the way. Very, very tough, hard root. Again, safety for yourself and those nearby. Look how far this material has gone from the work site. Look at it. Another thing to consider is you're going to have a lot of compost, a lot of future gardens with this stuff. Okay, time's a wasting, but I really want you to see what's going on here. So I'm going to do this wash quickly. Wait till after you're done to do this and then say, oh my gosh, look at all this material I missed. Helps a lot. Okay. Yeah, it's tried to, didn't it?
I think no, you're not taking a break.
People have been putting bad gas in it, I think.
That's pretty cool.
You're welcome to play with it. Rob and Jen just came over and Rob checked it out.
Oh yeah?
Look at that crater.
Wow. That's so cool. How long have you been working at it?
I've been out here, I started about 8:30, 9 o'clock. This one really it took me an hour to get the bulk of it. And I'm just fine tuning it. And then I'll move along.
And then that one and what else?
Maybe 2 or 3 on the drain field. Maybe we'll go over to Mike's. Not sure. So,
nice.
Thanks.
You're very sweaty.
Yeah. another helpful tool I thought might come in handy, the old leaf blower. Also note that we're doing everything that direction. In other words, the debris, I'm projecting it that way because I don't want that stuff getting all over my nice neighbor's car. My nice neighbor's nice car. So this thing is on tracks. You want to watch out when you're turning it around sharply because it will tear up your sod. Take caution when you're on a septic field. This is all septic field. I don't want to tear it up. I just want to take the root down to grade or below. Make sure there's no landscape bricks or anything in here because you don't want to tear up those expensive teeth. All right, again, let's talk about time. I've got 2 craters where I once had stumps. I'm satisfied. I got all the runner roots, the bulk of them, the big ones. So that's 2, and I'm halfway through a third. I picked it up at 8. You got to account for, you know, trailering time and unloading, etc. And so I'm into the third, and it's 10:30. And I could probably do a decent job on all of these. So that would be 5 stumps in a half day. At least get these down. Maybe not cleaned up. Maybe not everything I want, but that's you know, at least let's say that's easily $1,500 to $2,500 in work. Hire a pro if you can, because those guys are insured and they're knowledgeable and you won't get hurt. But if you're on a budget, I like this. All right, it's just after 11. So basically 3 hours and 4 stumps. 2 big ones, one really big one. Look at that. And one kind of big one. 3 over here, so actually 5 stumps. Did I say 4? Look at this, the aftermath. Now to clean up. Now see, I did this grinding around the area just to make sure I didn't have any runners, big runners going out that I missed. You know, look at this. That traveled a long distance and landed there from over here where I was working. All this is gone. All 5 of these. They had been 300 apiece. That would have been 5 times 3, 1,500. A while after I finished my work today, I had to go visit the older gentleman you saw early in the video. I felt bad that I didn't give him any time because I was under the gun with my rental and just trying to get things done. But I went to visit him and brought him some vegetables and a couple of plants that he might like. Such a nice guy. What a darling. He showed me around his house. Oh, it's good to have cool neighbors. He lives here in the neighborhood. But it was a fun visit, let me tell you. And anyway, I'm going to get on cleaning this up and make everything pretty and grade it. And maybe in the next video, we'll see a carport or a RV cover going up. Wow, so that is awesome. 4-hour rental, 5 stumps. impressed with the machine, and I'm delighted that I got so much done in short order, really. Now I've got a lot of cleanup to do, but I'm down to the wire. I'm 10 minutes away, and I've got about 15 minutes. So hopefully, if I'm a minute or two late, they're not going to charge me 30 for an extra hour or for another half day. But yeah, I think I'm good, and I would definitely recommend this. Let me say this, I don't want to forget this. If you need to run a trench and you need to take up a stump, you can do this all in one rental. You can definitely run a trench with this thing, so keep that in mind. Next time I have a couple of projects I need done, I will definitely consider that. Yeah, I don't know if it's advisable. Take care of these machines because they're not yours, and I'm assuming you can run them in dirt, just like you basically are when you're doing a stump job. So just ask about that if the teeth are okay, just using it for a short trench. Low voltage wire, cable, water supply, drain line. It would be a no-brainer, and then take care of your stump. Almost forgot. Don't bring her back empty or you'll get charged. Thanks for watching, everyone.